So I wanted to record a Mega Absol video, but unfortunately, because of my time zone, obviously no one's playing on the National Dex Monotype ladder. So we're shifting it today. Going to be playing some Gen 9 Rambats again. I don't like Terra, so I'm forcing myself to play this. Regardless, CC should land me the kill unless they want to terrestrialize into a flying type. But yeah, I'm not gonna really be predicting too much. Anyway, I get the crit there, which is actually pretty good for me, as Facade is probably going to pick up the kill. But regardless, if you guys do end up enjoying this video, let me know down below by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, joining the kingdom on our way to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And I hope to get to that target this year, hopefully. Like, we're not too far away. So either way, that's going to kill Grimsnar, obviously. They're keeping Gambit in the back. I have to remember that terrestrialization is going to occur in this game, so I'm going to have to be on the lookout for you know, possible terrors. But at this point, this is my first time actually playing Gen 9 Rambats, like, somewhat, like, seriously. Like, I've played a couple of games with, like, friends, but never really laddering. As you can see, I was on, like, an ult, because I even switched from my main ult for Nat Dex Monotype to like a side ult, because my ult was like 1500s basically, so I was just like, it's gonna take me a while to find someone comparable to my elo. But I switched to a fresh account and yeah, we still couldn't even find anything. So Anamorous, what does this thing have? I'm hoping it's not the agility weakness policy set, but we don't really have the best scout anyway, because they're just going to clip Moonblast and do like 10 million to my switching. And I'm at -1, so somebody's telling me if this is choice specs, then Azov just gets blown up. But again, I don't really have any switch. I mean, I could go Archaladon once on this to see some damage. Yeah, that's 100% choice specs. And I get the special attack drop. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's 100% choice specs. I didn't even need to see damage on that. But yeah, we're going to click Flash Cannon here. Might not do too much because we got a special attack drop, unfortunately. Yeah, I need to change the set. It's not Assault Vested, it is choice specs. As you can see, it escapes the 2-hit KO because they dropped me. But that is the game that we play, unfortunately. So either way, they go Swampert. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Swampert's not killing me with anything. Oh, it actually does. Interesting. Yeah, I am a bit too low, even at even at +1 defense. So they are probably clicking the EQ funny button. I'm going to go Azov. And I'm going to encore lock this Swampert, because they're definitely staying in. Unless Azov has Energy Ball as one of its possible moves. But yeah, the show decks, the show tip or tool tip, whatever the freaking extension is called. Yeah, if you actually want to climb in random battles, like seriously, there's two things you need. You need a calculator and you need the show tip, so you know what's happening. Either way, I don't know if I want to click Raw Fire Blast on King Gambit. I low-key want to. They got an Amorous T, which is pretty much the same thing. 41 and the burn as well. If that did 41, then Psychic is killing. I don't need no calc to tell me that. But how much did it do? 38 to 41. Psychic's actually a roll, which is hilarious to me. But I mean, we'll get it. We'll actually get it. Exactly. Azov the GOAT, showing them why you're the best of the late trio. To this day, always has been, always will be. You know, Mespret and Yuxi could never keep up to you, innit? Azov was my dude, bro. Azov was my dude back in the day. I even remember watching the anime at the time. Well, regardless, I think this thing is gonna clip Bug Buzz and kill me. But yeah, I'd rather. I mean, what do I even gain? Like, I mean, I'll click Fire Blast, obviously, not knockoff. Yep, we land Fire Blast. Good damage. They're gonna click Bug Buzz and kill me. Or they do that. That also works out for them. Cool. Let me think about my next course of action here. So they go for Bug Buzz. We'll get the kill on me. What do I click here? I probably click Draco in case they go for Revival Blessing or something. That's probably my best course of action. They click Psychic. That's fine. It's just about stalling out these turns, isn't it? But this thing actually does a decent amount of damage. So, I mean, he's keeping Gambit in the back, because that's like, even in Rambats, these people would have the same strategy. Psychic, the Psychic 2 hit me. Yeah, it does, but I actually live the next one, so unless I get special defense dropped, or they do that, that also helps me out immensely because they do that. I mean, they can't do anything here. Like, Psychic is not killing me, and I just QD again, unless they crit me. And cool, that is me clicking Revelation Dance on everything coming in. Boom. So that dies. Swampert should take some good damage, especially Grimmsnarl comes out. What's the odds of this? Doesn't get Encore and has nothing to hit me with. As the light screen, that's fine. Hurricane doesn't get the kill, so I just click Rev Dance. Maybe they go Swampert. Yep, okay, that's fine. Or is it fine? Swampert is actually low-key kind of annoying. Earthquake, knockoff, flip turn. Ice Beam is doing 0, so I shouldn't be worried about that. We do land the Hurricane. Good damage. No confusion, though. They do roll me out. Nice to know. So, Earthquake, Roar with 40% chance. Probably knockoff. I could just Encore lock this again to stall turns. That's also fine. I'm in a pretty good spot. Unfortunately, they keep, like, I'm going to have to, like, firm the Roar. So, I'm just gonna get off damage against this. Unless they want to go Gambit. They actually went Tauros. Okay, I wasn't expecting Tauros in the back, but yeah, that's interesting indeed. Life Orb, obviously. They can obviously hit me with Throat Chop, which is going to do 10 million%. I don't want to exhaust Terra for no reason. But Throat Chop is going to get the kill on me. It depends. What Terra is this? Ground fighting. I'll go Ursa Ring once. Throat Chop does some decent damage. Facade is not killing. Damn, this thing does no damage. I mean, I could Terra, but that's like a choke anyway. I'm still slower than this? Oh, okay. I mean, that was a choke then. I did not know I was still slower than that. Cool. Annoying ass Pokemon for sure. Because EQ is going to kill me. There's no shot of this Tauros not being EQ. I could... let me think about this. Because that's going to be T-Wave 100%. I could go Spectre and Nasty Plot on this. Because it's one more turn of... Yeah, I might have to go for that, to be fair. Draining Kiss should kill. Yeah, it literally does kill. 92 minimum. I had to exhaust Terra there. Not much I could do. I'm still just worried about that stupid Gambit. It's a very annoying Pokemon. Plus the fact that it's probably T-Wave Grimmsnarl. I'm just trying to think how I can win this. Oh, to be fair, I have Encore as off. I can definitely play around Sucker Punch. For sure. But the fact that it might have to come down to that because Gambit is a very funny Pokemon. I could sub. There's no point. I think if they're T-Wave, they're clicking it right here. Yeah, okay. Cool. I don't know. They light screened. Gambit comes out. Fallen 5. Drain Kiss is still going to do a lot. Yeah, that's good damage. Even if they kill me there, that's fine. Bro, why doesn't this thing... I mean, I'm just going to go Swamp. I'm just going to go this. Wild Charge should just do enough. Wait, why is this at Fallen 5? Huh? Pert is still alive. What the hell is that at Fallen 5? Wait a second. Someone give me a solid explanation why Gambit was at Fallen 5. I'm saving this replay because that's crazy. It should be at Fallen 4. They do knock me off there. That's fine. Annoying ass Pokemon. Gonna Hurricane. No confusion. Okay, so they do reveal that. Yeah, breaking this is going to be difficult. What do I do? Do I roost here? Or do I continue attacking? Let me think. Okay, that was a good play from me. I'm going to try and outplay some sucker punches right now. I mean, to be fair, they could always just go back into Swampert. Maybe if I get out some spikes of Iron Thorns. Think. EQ's defo killing me. Like, I'm not too sure how I was supposed to win this, realistically. Like, yeah, this is why I literally don't play Gen... This is why I don't play... I'm gonna outplay here. This is why I don't play Gen 9 Rambats. I have to deal with this garbage. And they play... Yeah, that's a very fun... Yeah, this is why I literally don't play Gen 9 Rambats. It's a stupid tier. it's so silly. Like, this is why I don't play Gen 9 Rambats. Ridiculous. You didn't even have to terror that game. And I had to because I was in a... Yeah, man. I'll actually just stick to Gen 6 and Gen 7 after this. I don't know why I actually put myself in situations like this. It's ridiculous. Like, what sort of gameplay did bro have to do to win that game? Nothing. Minimum effort to win that game at all. It's crazy. Anyway, on to the next game. I don't get how people play this shit, bro. Like, Gen 9 and Gen 8 Rambats are so unviable, it's insane. Like, I don't know what to say. And they terrored into a dark type turn 1. That's insane. Anyway, yeah, that last game just tilted me because I'm just like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? I get Iron Thorns, which is so useless, into Swampert, and then, like, I could have actually just clicked Encore because it was so obvious I was going to click it. But at that point, yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly, I really don't know. Like, half of the people on this aren't even... Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to say. There's nothing more I need to say, realistically. Cool. Shadow Sneak is coming out. Not that I really care. Man, I should have just selected Gen 7, bro. At least I would have gotten... Like, I wouldn't lose that badly if it was Gen 7. But it's calm, man. It's calm. Either way. Killer Watchful comes out. Don't seem like I have a particularly good switching for this guy. I'll say that. As that confuses... Yeah, so I get 0 confusions last game, man. First Hurricane lands and gets confused. Okay, man. I know what sort of game this is. Chimeco can win because they've literally exhausted Terra, so... It just depends on if I want to beat Confusion, which it seems like I'm going to, so... Second Hurricane landed. I get confused there. Yep, solid. We love to see it. We love to see it, honestly. Amazing work. Either way, they go Frostmoth, and yeah. I'm pretty sure I can just Terra and win the game from here, realistically. They click Giga Drain, which literally does a -%. Unfortunately, and wait, to be fair, they have a burn Poliwrath, so I can just do this. Yeah, is this not Quiver Dance? Why is he not clicking it? Wait, did I even beat Frostmoth 1v1? I should, because it has no recovery. And base power, I think base power will just beat out. Okay, they went Zangoose. How much does CC do? CC probably doesn't even kill me. Still a 3-hit KO. Unless their Swords Dance. 65% chance. I mean, if they click CC, I just kill them with Stored. Okay, they clicked Facade for some reason. Okay. Okay, man. Okay. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like, sometimes I play competitive Pokemon and I'm like, what am I witnessing sometimes? I really don't know. But yeah, so this comes out again. I just continue to get boosts. That's all I do. Because he exhausted Terra. Unless I get critted, of course. But even from here, crit won't really put me in a bad spot. And we just continue boosting. Yeah, nah, this is a funny ass set. I can't lie. Chimecho putting in the work. I'm just going to recover here to make sure I'm out of crit range. So yeah, plus look at all these boosts. Yeah, that's not helping me, you bro. No, I'll just max out for the one time. Unless Hydro Pump decides to crit me or he freezes me. Yeah, I think that's his win con now to just fucking do that shit. Okay, bro. Yeah, forfeit. Good game. On to the next. Yeah, that first game, charge it to the game. You man them know how it is, man. Charge it to the game. Cool. So Mewtwo, great start personally. I don't even know code this shit. If it has Aura Sphere, it has Aura Sphere. But we get off damage for the... Wait, Crunch is actually weaker than Headlong. Why am I clicking Crunch? Simple mathematics, my friend. Simple mathematics. But yeah, guys, I'm trying to... I mean, I'm just gonna upload... Like, I want to get back that consistency I had in December and January, but it's a thing where they always just give me shifts on some odd days, or I get like 3 days in a row like I had this time. I have tournaments to prep for. I'm just like, I want to record, like, as much as I like recording laddering, like, I want to actually think of like discussion sort of content, but I have a bit of difficulty coming up with some ideas. I mean, I have some ideas. Like, it's always the times where I'm not like actively thinking about it is when I'll be doing something random and then it comes into my head and I'm like, yeah, I do have time to write it down. Like, cool. I'm also noticing I say like too much. I'm trying to reduce the amount of times I say like in a sentence, because it's not needed, it's not necessary. Shows a lack of vocabulary. So we're gonna try and stop doing that, innit? I don't need to do it. Just need to... Maybe it's that my brain is processing faster, like, than the words coming out, for example. So I'll take a bit of time to think about my words instead of saying redundant sentences. But either way, my opponent doesn't seem to be here, so it's going to be a pretty easy win here. But yeah, nah, don't expect me to be doing Gen 9 Ranbats. Like, so I uploaded Gen 6 the other day and someone was like, oh, why not Gen 9? The first game is the reason why I don't play Gen 9 Ranbats. I think that's, like, today's probably enough for me, to be fair. And it's a shame, really. I feel like, I feel Gen 8 Ranbats, I would have played that a lot more if Dynamax was banned. Dynamax was suspect tested. The Terra suspect didn't even see the light of day in Gen 9 Ranbats, which, to be fair, Terra is just that divisive mechanic that's going to stick with this entire generation, and hence I never really got into usage-based tiering this this generation. I mean, I played PU at the start. I played Uber's UU a little bit. Uber's UU was alright. I did feel like I wanted to go back into Uber's UU, but I was just too deep into monotype for me to even be like wanting to play that. Regardless, Moltres should be my switch, even if they went Hydrapple, but this covers that switch pretty well. I mean, I can just click Brave Bird here, to be fair. Tinglu comes out. Brave Bird actually does a decent chunk. I don't think yeah, Stone Edge is not a possible move on this. I'll just burn Tinglu so I can cancel out Leftovers recovery. Cool. So they're gonna start spiking it up. Do I have any removal? Nope, of course I don't. Of course I don't. Cool. We're gonna go Hariyama here. Probably just pick up our kill with CC. Unless they want to Terra Ghost. Is Terra Ghost a possibility on this? Yep, it's a hazard stacking Tinglu. Of course it is. Does CC kill Tinglu? Yeah, it does. 96 minimum. We love to see that sort of damage, innit? Okay, they let me kill Tinglu, which is amazing, so we don't have to deal with any more hazards. But a spike and a spike and stealth rocks up, obviously kind of annoying, but I'm pretty sure my Oricorio Psychic has heavy duty boots, so it's not the end of the world. Miss Magius comes in, probably trying to pick me off. Do I have any switch-ins to this? Of course I don't. Of course I don't. Either way, we got my boss stiff here, the goat with the stakeout ability. Yep, we're gonna see the funny terror button come out probably, right? Of course we are. Unless they think this is like lack of speed. Yep, there's the funny terror button. We love to see it. Obviously I could have clicked, but you just never know. This is why, literally why I don't like playing this shit, man. Honestly, like you know it's coming, but at the same time you're like, is it actually coming? I don't get how. I really don't get it. Anyway. We should be okay if I QD into a Hurricane. Yeah, now I'm forced to Terror. Like, what sort of fun gameplay is this, my friends? And I'm gonna miss Hurricane. Watch. Gonna miss it. I know I am. Literally know I am. There's no point. There's no point. I know I'm gonna miss Hurricane. Oh, we landed. Thank God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doesn't matter though, because I exhausted Terror. And yeah, that's like, what's fun about that? What's fun about that? You know the terror's coming out. And someone could say, you should have just clicked it then. But you never know with these people. How am I supposed to anticipate that? Oh, wait. Was I slower than that Miss Magius? No, I wasn't. Last time I checked, this should just die to +1 Revelation Dance. Unless I low roll. Yeah, I don't know why they went Raikou on this when I have Revelation Dance. But it's okay. We should still be alright versus Darkrai comes out. Dark Pulse is gonna kill me. I mean, I'm just gonna click. I mean, I should have roosted actually, but if that, yeah, I probably should have roosted. Again, that's just me clicking buttons, to be fair. Especially due to the fact that I don't even know if I can actually beat Darkrai. That was probably a poor play from me. But we do have Hariyama here with the close combat. And it should just beat everything else. So we're going to click Facade here. I mean, CC is obviously stronger, but in case... Cool. Darkrai's dead. Yeah, so I think we've actually just secured the win anyway. So we should be alright. But yeah, nah. Terror interactions like that, I don't know what's fun about that. Other than like, at least in draft, you know it's coming. At least you know... that Pokemon specifically is going to Terra, and you might know the Terra type because some drafts do Terra preview, but everything else, like, yeah, nah, I'm okay, man. Anyway, we 2-hit KO Hydrapple with that, and Moltres should just clean up the game. So they got me into Dondozo, unfortunately. What a shame. Moltres would have been nicer. Because Dondozo ain't beating this. ×4 resisting to water, like this shit is not winning. So they went for Giga Drain, which is probably not the play. Oh, they're Assault Vested. Oh, so they're literally, the only Hydrapple you get is Assault Vested. That's kind of sad, I'll be honest. That is pretty sad. And because Brave Bird is super effective on Frostmoth, I'm not going to have any doubt that it kills, but let's double check if it does. Because I could click Fire Blast right now. Yeah, 120 minimum. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. So cool. We're going to end it off here because I do have to get ready to go to work, make my lunch and all of that stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Yeah, that was a funny ass thing. Just to get into the 1100s, man. Like, I have to stress myself out like that. But either way, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.